what to do when you drop jewelry down the drain, how to retrieve jewelry that fell down the drain. Today I will do a video on how to find lost treasure with the help of a endoscope or borescope. I will be showing you few tips and tricks on how to do this. So please watch the video till the end. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, please take a second to show some support by subscribing to my channel. I appreciate every single person. But if you've already done so, well, thank you very much. You are a star. Overall, I think this is gonna be a wonderful handy tool that do the trick. All you need is an Android smartphone or a laptop and you are all set. You can take a look down in some pretty small tight spaces. There is a small ear stud. Let's assume that you have dropped this in a hole or a tiny crack which is not that deep. The depth must be less than 1.5 meters. I will simulate that scenario using this plastic pipe. Here I'm placing the ear stud on the table. Then I'm going to cover it with the pipe. Now let's try to use the magnetic one and see how it works. Okay, here I'm going to lower the camera. If there's any chance of this jewelry getting picked up by this magnet, there has to be some steel in this in order for the magnet to retrieve this. Now let's switch to the camera view using the software on the laptop. If you don't know how to download this software, please watch my previous video. Link is in the description. I have already attached the endoscope onto the USB port and then it's pitch dark in here. As you can see, I'm going to turn the LEDs at full power or the 80s. Now you can see the first thing you see is the magnet, but if you move it to a side, wiggle it a bit, you can see that jewelry right at the bottom. So I will lower it slowly till this thing reaches the bottom and somehow get that attached to the magnet. Hopefully there's at least a bit of steel so that it gets attached to the magnet. There we go. So the magnet's got that. Since we are seeing that now, we can pull it through the pipe. Maybe part of it is steel. So it got attached to the magnet and now I'm going to slowly drag it up. Since this is a pipe, plastic pipe, water pipe, there are no jagged edge, so no need to worry hitting the wall or the sides. Just pull it up. You have to be careful if you are doing this in outside in real life where there are a lot of jagged edge and rocks might obstruct retrieving. Okay, here it is. You can see. This is the smart camera application. You can use this to take pictures or record videos. Settings. Software has many advanced settings which you can manipulate in order to get a better view or a better video and image. Click this button to maximize view of the video or image. Click on the record video to record a video and a timer will start running on the upper right hand corner of the video, as you can see here. Click on take photo to take a snapshot of the camera view. Photos, and by clicking on the photo tab you can view all the images that are saved as well. You can click on the video tab at the bottom left and view all the videos that are saved by clicking on them like this. This is the video file. It will be saved in the same folder where the parent folder where the softwares are stored. As you can see here, I have opened that folder. This is the image file. These are the default save locations. By clicking this button, it will automatically open the default email app where you can email the selected images and videos to the intended recipient. Print button will open the printer menu and you can print whatever the selected images. This is the delete button, software version, Under security settings, you will be given the option to connect to a Wi-Fi camera through the laptop's Wi-Fi. This is ViewPlay Cap software. You can use this software to capture videos and images as well. This is how to take the picture. You can either do it through the software or you can just press the button on the control as I have shown on my previous video. And it will show on the app as well. Now let's switch to the hook without the magnet and see how we can use it to retrieve things from a crack or a split. In order to retrieve something using the hook, there must be a way for it to cling on to the item. So this one has a kind of a ring on top. Yeah, that is open, kind of a can. Yes, open can type. So we can use the hook and the top part will allow it to cling on to that. Again, I will use that plastic pipe to simulate a typical scenario. So I will place it right at the bottom and then I will lower the hook from the top. If you don't know how to install the software, I will post the link for that video in the description below. Now let's switch to the camera view using the software on the laptop. It's a bit harder than the first one since it doesn't get pulled like the magnet. You have to do quite a bit of maneuvering the hook and have to do kind of a subtle changes for the hook to get tangled up in the item. Finally, managed to get it hooked on. So I'm going to pull it out slowly and carefully now without any sudden jerks. Good. Here it's coming out. You can clearly see the view. So that's how you retrieve lost treasure. Something valuable falls into a crack or a narrow split or a hole somewhere not that deep. You can pull them out using these methods. I think it's gonna be a wonderfully handy tool needed to be added to the arsenal. It's all relatively compact kit. You can roll it up and keep it somewhere close by so you can get it whenever you need it. Maybe you should put it in a drawer where you can easily access it. With all that guys, it's the end of the video. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please support this channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment. Have a nice and a lovely day. See you next time. Bye.